bitch, I'm in the...
So there I was, I was just, oh man, I think we're live.
We are? Shit.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. What's happening? Are we live? I think we're live. The little thing up there is on. It says live, bro.
It does? Oh, yes, it does.
It says live. So I got to take it that we are now live right here on Talking Shit. And I'm hanging out with my man Mark over here. Mark, how are you?
I'm doing good.
And Mark, we're getting ready. We're gearing up towards Halloween, and Halloween's a spooky season. And what do you guys got planned?
We're going to watch a bunch of movies.
Bunch of like scary movies?
Yeah.
What's your favorite scary movie, Sydney?
That's one of them.
Very cool.
We're starting off with Halloween, the original one. Russell, you still have to send me your address so I can send you the decals. But and then we're going to do a bunch of, they want to get a bunch of candy and, stuff like that.
And speaking of scary movies, you went out. I said, hey, we need to get some bookings and stuff. And you went out and you found a young lady, and she's from a movie, right? Or a couple of movies, right?
Well, she's from a what you consider it would be a franchise if it was, but I like the movies themselves.
The fan films?
Yes, the fan films. But I like these ones. They were better than some of the other ones that I've seen. And I really like these ones. And I can't wait for the part 2 of it. But before we bring her on, Brian, what happens tomorrow night?
Oh, I don't know. Tomorrow night, I really don't remember.
You getting drunk?
Yeah, I mean, I get drunk a lot and I forget things. What happens tomorrow night, Mark?
Tomorrow night, we're going to replay a episode of ours from Clown Motel 3 Ways to Hell. And we're going to do that to help promote the release or the premiere on Saturday.
Super kick-ass. So guys, tune in tomorrow for that. That show is not live, but it will be a replay. It's a great episode. Lots of cast members.
And since, there was like 14 of them that we had. And since Brian was, won't be here next week because he wants to go visit his family. I mean, sorry.
No, my wife's family.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't say that. You did. So we're going to replay another episode from Sammy Morningstar that we did last year.
I know that chick too. Red Huntress.
And then we'll be back in November with
awesome.
live.
So,
well,
Miss Cait Kelly is from what movies? What did you find? How did you find her?
I found her from a friend of ours. But when I watched the movies, I was like, well, I wasn't sure what to think about them. And then I was like, okay, that's when I invited the director and producers, writer, all that onto the show. And I was like, okay, well, I'm about to tell you, it's called The Last Halloween. Or, no, I'm sorry, not The Last Halloween. The Last Nightmare. Yes, I'm sorry, Blazing. How's he in our? Okay,
he's hanging out with us. He's chit-chatting with us.
I see that. But we're going to
I haven't seen Blazing in a while. Good to see you, Blazing.
I know, I'm scared. I mean, anyways, we're going to bring her on.
Miss Cait Kelly, how are you? Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Yeah, that's better. Now we can hear you.
How are you? You'd think I would know better by now after
5 years. You're like, I don't want anybody to hear what I'm about to say.
It's all secret. I'm giving away all the spoilers. I'm good. How are you guys? Happy Thursday. Almost Halloween.
It's crazy. I thought today was Wednesday for some damn reason.
No, that would have been that was my birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Now the day over 21, right?
Yeah. Good. But that's the reason why I picked this date to have you on.
Because you wanted me to celebrate your birthday?
Yes.
I didn't even bring you anything.
You being on the
being
show.
here, he said was gift enough for him.
Oh.
I know. But 2 years ago, it was CJ Graham I got for my birthday.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that was a great birthday.
Never heard of the guy.
Live up.
No, I still want to get his autograph though.
Russell in the comments says, "Hi, Cait Kelly."
Hi, Russell.
So let's talk about this. I'm looking back there and I see a sign over Mark's head back there, and it says, "Welcome to Haddonfield." Can you tell me anything about Haddonfield?
Haddonfield, like the town?
Yeah. Can you tell me anything about Haddonfield?
Yeah, so well, I can tell you how I know Haddonfield. I will be completely honest, as Braden knows, those of you who are fans of the fan film To Be trilogy, I had never seen any of the continued Halloween films in the formal franchise, except for the first one. I actually watched the first one on my first date with my husband, so hysterical, because I'm not a horror movie gal particularly. Well, I guess recently I've gotten into it because of these films, but I wasn't prior to working with Braden. My husband, on the other hand, is like an insane horror movie buff, so he actually was way more excited about this process, and he got to accompany me while filming a lot, which was fun for him. Oh my gosh. So the Haddonfield Nightmare was the first movie in this trilogy that Braden wrote and directed with his company. And Haddonfield is the town where Halloween takes place. It is a continuation of the H20 timeline, which is cool. If you're a Halloween buff, you know H20, you probably love it. I've only met only real fans of the Halloween franchise, from my perspective, like love H20. People who would say they're not as big of fans of Halloween are always like, yeah, show's fine. But like Braden loves H20. This is a continuation of H20. We are set back in Haddonfield in the first movie. The second movie takes place the next day. And then you'll have to tune in to see what happens in the third movie. I'm not allowed to give any spoilers.
That's okay. That's all right. We'll wait until we'll talk to Braden again, and we'll be like, "So you gonna spoil this for us?"
Yeah, Braden's gonna give you spoilers. I know.
So how did you end up meeting this young man and getting to know him and getting into film?
They put out a casting call on Backstage, which is like an online casting call forum. I was a working actor in New York for about 10 years. I had just moved to Chicago with my to-be husband. It was December 2019, a full lifetime ago. And I did the audition. I remember my friend was in town and she was like, "What is this? Like, what, you're auditioning for a horror movie? You don't even like scary movies? Like, what's going on?" And I was like, "I don't know. It seems kind of fun. I liked Halloween on my first date. So we'll see what happens." And then they cast me, which was really nice. And then the pandemic hit. So we went into lockdown, and Braden and the crew were really good at just being like, "We're going to continue on. We're going to find a way around it." And we started filming in the summer of 2020.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who all did you work with? Yeah, I know you guys had a huge cast and a lot of...
I mean, the cast was great. We worked with like Cody and Alice, Blair, and like the production side of things, Zach, who is the cinematographer. And then in the second and third movie, he has come on as a writer and director. Yeah, I mean, everybody was great. The cast was huge. Braden's so good at just knowing people, and people show up and they get to have so much fun, even if they're just like an extra. Or I know he had a few people got like they bid to get to be a kill or something, which was a really, really creative idea, really cool, really fun way to like involve the fans in the process. It was huge. We had, for the first movie, we had a premiere at a movie theater in the suburbs of Chicago, and the whole theater was completely packed, which was really cool. That was my first time getting to see my movie in a movie screen. So yeah, it was, the cast was fantastic. They all do a lot of other fan film, horror films. So I will send you a bunch of links if you want to check them out. All their work is really cool.
Yeah, we always dive into it a little bit after the shows too, because we're like, okay, Okay, Mark does. Mark really Mark is a stalker, dude. I'm telling you, like, he's like, okay, I know I've seen her and other stuff, and then like you bring something up, and then you're like, you say a name, and then he's like, wait a minute, I know that person, and then he starts stalking them, and then he's like, hey, you want to be on our podcast?
When
and that's
I
how he found you.
Oh no, I found her because I was watching the movies and I was like, okay. And then when I'm talking to Braden and he was like, yeah, you should get her on the show and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, because at the time I wasn't sure if she would answer or not because sometimes you get lost in emails. Oh wait a minute, ours did get lost in your email.
It did. It took me like 4 weeks, and then I was like, "Oh my God, sorry guys." And it's been slow, so I don't know how that. Well, I don't think it's ever actually slow. It's kind of always busy, but yeah, I found my way back to you guys.
But when I looked her up on IMDb, it doesn't give a whole lot. It's a little 2-line description right there. So
Yeah, I know. I need to work on my IMDb.
Just gotta build it up more, right? So do you have upcoming projects? Are you doing more stuff? I know you just said something about a part 3.
Part 3 is slated to film in the spring, I believe. I hope I'm getting those dates right, Braden. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, and Braden has done. It's really, honestly, one of the best things about this process. So my background is primarily in theater. I started in musical theater, which is hysterical, and now I mostly just do straight acting and plays. I love TV and film actually the most, but I've just gotten a lot more opportunities on stage, which is fun and great. And I kind of came into this process with Braden and the whole crew not really knowing what to expect and trying to be like down to clown and see what happens. And I think they also kind of started this process to be like, we're going to just try it. And we threw a lot of spaghetti at the wall. And I think there are going to be so many, I think the hard work that we did in the first movie is amazing. It looks really good. I mean, like, I have to take my husband's word on it, who has watched a lot of those fan film franchises. And he's like, it was comparable to the remake, or not the remake, the whatever continuation they did from the more formal feature film version. They came out at the same time. And he was like, both of them were pretty comparable, which was cool. So I think Braden and the team learned a lot in that first movie, and then watching them being able to carry over all the lessons they've learned from movie to movie and now going into this third production. Hi, Braden. I was correct. That's amazing. It's so late in my brain. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to say. But it's been so fun to watch how they've grown, how they've matured in their storytelling, but also how they've matured just like as a production company. Like, Braden, I'm talking you up. Just like how, when we started this in 2020, it was like a bunch of kids hanging out in their garage filming a movie. And now it's like, we have crazy production schedules and we have like timelines, and we're going to film the whole movie in a week. And it's going to be so cool. Like, for the second movie, The Last Nightmare Part 1, we filmed in Indiana, and we all kind of got to live in the same town for a week. And that was really cool. It felt a little theatery, which was nice for me and my roots. I don't know. It's just been really, really cool to watch the growth that everybody's done. And I'm excited to round out this trilogy.
Cool.
For somebody that's actually watched a lot of fan films, when I watched this one, I didn't know what to think, because when you go into a fan film, you're like, okay, I'm not sure what I'm going to think. But yeah, I can tell you that I liked it a hell of a lot better than I like some of the other fan films.
Oh, I love hearing that. It's so pretty, right? Like, I'm like speechless sometimes by how pretty it is. And I think a lot of that is Zach Dion, who like is just great behind the camera.
Once they release part 2 for it, I'll actually buy the whole thing.
Okay, Braden, you heard it here. Also, can we have part 2 in a movie theater premiere, please?
In Chicago. In the snow.
In Chicago, downtown, center town. Close the streets.
Selling tickets on the streets. Like, here, come buy these tickets right now.
Yeah. I'll sign anything.
Right? See? That's how you get people in. And you're like, hey, I'm an actor in a film. Do you want to buy a ticket?
Yep.
There you go. I'll sign it for you.
Sign your arm.
There you go. Now you're in. Um, did you ever take like high school drama? Like when you were in high school, did you ever take drama or something like that? You did?
Yeah, I did. I grew up. This is what I've been doing my whole life. I do have a day job. I have a bit of an analytics science brain, so I did undergrad at Fordham University in the Bronx. Was pre-med with a psych degree and a chemistry degree. And as soon as I graduated, I actually got a job working for a Broadway producer. So I kind of did a lot of the back end stuff of theater and more of a producing aspect. And about a year into that, I realized I absolutely hated it. I was denying myself the joy of acting. And I went back to school to Circle in the Square, where I studied at under conservatory for 2 years. So
lots of school. You took a lot of schooling.
A lot of school.
You were one of those kids that you loved school when you were in school.
Yeah, I did.
Mark and I were different. We did not like school at all. We were ready to get home.
Did you guys meet in school?
Yeah. We did, yes.
In high school?
No.
Middle school.
My first day of middle school. He was there. He went. I think he was there a few days before me, being a new kid, and then I showed up a few days later, and then he tried to embarrass me all to hell, and we became friends after that.
Oh my gosh, so fun!
Fan films are amazing, especially with how Hollywood isn't the same as it was. People love multiverse and what ifs, and sometimes the people can execute are the fans. That is
so true. And you can see that in our films because the passion and I know you guys have talked to Braden, but if you bring him back on, I'm sure you can see it from everybody in the crew, the passion they have for telling this story specifically is so cool. And Braden works with cool people. So I've gotten to meet a ton of cool people. I have some actually crazy. I was actually telling a friend the other day about how crazy it was filming the first movie because we got to film at Joliet Prison at night, which is spooky. Joliet Prison isn't an operating prison anymore. So you can go and take tours during the day, but we were filming from midnight to 3 or 4 in the morning. And we were in this abandoned, have fun giving the dog a bath. So yeah, we were filming in this kind of fallen apart dorm area. And there was just shit everywhere. And we were just shooting the shit. It was just crazy, it felt like a fever dream a bit. And I remember we had this, Braden, put his name in the chat so I can remember his name because I'm blanking now. But one of our special effects guys was such a cool dude, but he had a ghost shaman, and I'm absolutely positive I'm getting the specific title and wording wrong, so I apologize. But he had all of this machinery to go check out ghosts and spirits, and he had done yeah. And I don't know who his shaman was. It was his friend / mentor / she guided him in his work towards finding the spirit. And I swear to God, this story is real. When I tell this story, people are you're making this up. But I promise you, this is real and this man is real, even though my husband was in the car as this was happening. And he to this day will be I never saw that man. You dreamed it. And I was I definitely didn't dream it. He did my scar on my leg. If you've seen the first movie, that's his work. And he had finished doing it and he touched up a bruise on my face. And then he goes, I'm going to go to the building over there, which was far away from where we were filming, because that's where the execution chamber used to be. And I want to go take my instruments and check it out for spirits. And I was cool, I'm not doing that. So I sat down and was playing I don't know, Angry Birds on my phone. And about 10 minutes later, no time had passed. Yeah, Michael Lawrence. Thank you, Braden. Wait, maybe, yeah, Michael Lawrence. 10 minutes later, he's real. See? Okay, so 10 minutes later, sprinting out of this building, sprinting, and he had he doesn't have his machine with him anymore, and he just booking it towards me, and he's out of breath. He was I was in there and I hadn't been there for more than a minute, and I just heard this voice go, "Get out." And dropped my machine, and I looked up and I saw this specter, and I screamed and I ran out. And then he calls his shaman, whoever she is, on the phone to tell her what he saw. And the first thing she does is just like rip him a new one, because she was like, the first rule of ghost hunting, you never go alone. I did not know that. Now I know that. If I'm ever going to go ghost hunting, now you guys know too.
Never go alone.
Well, it's time to go ghost hunting then.
It was one of the craziest things that I've ever experienced. I wish someone else got to experience it with me so I don't feel like a psycho. But ghosts are real.
So you're like, it was real. I swear it was real. I was there. He was there. So you got to get Michael Lawrence on now, and you just go like, hey.
Yes, you guys should talk. He's a cool dude. He's got crazy stories, even crazier than that. And he can corroborate my story so I don't feel psycho.
Bachelor's Grove is the place. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think they're still chatting in the comments, so I'm just kind of putting them on.
You guys were talking about your Halloween movies you're going to watch, Mark, and you said you're going to watch Scream.
Yeah, Scream is like the second or third one. And my daughter's got this list that, that's the thing I love about my kids. They love horror movies. So
That's cool.
I don't have to worry about that.
Scream is my favorite horror movie. I love a good slasher.
I feel like it's more murder mystery.
Murder mystery. I think I also love a horror movie that is making fun of itself. Like I love the new or the most recent Cabin in the Woods, because I just love a horror movie that's like playing on tropes and like very overt about the tropes.
It took me a while to watch that one because I'm like, I don't know if I wanted to watch it. And then I watched it and I was like, oh wow, this was totally different than what I thought it was going to be.
Scary Movie is the best horror movie.
Keith, I actually just rewatched all the Scary Movies. That was my Halloween on-ramp this season.
Yeah, Keith is a director, and he's a friend of ours.
Nice.
He liked us so much, he's putting us in one of his movies.
Cool.
We've never acted before, so we're getting as many actors.
My wife acts like an ass all the time, so
we're trying to squeeze you guys for as much information as possible before we get our opportunity to be a part of a film. So I
think acting is just being yourself in the circumstances that you may not find yourself ever in, right?
Oh, this should be interesting to see how we do this.
What's the film about?
We can't tell you too much, but it is a space odyssey type movie. So it's called 92 Hours.
Cool.
And that's most that we know.
And that's what we know. Well, we know a little more. We're just not allowed to say a whole lot.
Okay, fair. I love a space odyssey. Ooh.
We're supposed to be like I think we're kind of like the comic relief feel. Like we'll be like the news.
Perfect.
Kind of
I think that works great for you guys.
I hope so. We're gonna have to have a whole new background. Like Mark's gonna have to put his green screen up, and we'll have to either merge a background or figure something.
No, we're going to your house. Remember, I'm coming to your house.
We'll figure it out. We'll shoot it outside under the stars.
Hold on, Keith. Keith, put this. Think of Battle LA and Star Wars had a kid.
Cool. All right, Keith, hit me up. I love a Star Wars, anything in space. I'm there.
Now, let me ask you a question, Mark. Doesn't Keith film in Chicago?
Yes.
So he's somewhere in your neighborhood.
Big neighborhood.
I'm still trying to get Keith to maybe put Inside the Trojan Horse into their music into the movie a little bit, at least one of their songs.
Oh, listen, we've got a lot of they've got a lot of stuff that they got to work on before we start talking about music and stuff like that. I mean, come on now. So you went to you've done a lot of schooling for acting and stuff like that. He said, "Wait, you're from Chicago?"
Yeah. I used to live in Lincoln Park. We just moved to Roscoe Village.
Great band, by the way.
Lincoln Park. It's funny because I moved from the East Coast, so not a lot of people knew like the different neighborhoods in Chicago. And So when I said I was living in Lincoln Park, that's what everybody thought. They were like the band? And I was like, no, like the neighborhood.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was going to say, wasn't there a Lincoln Park in New York?
There is a Lincoln. Well, there's Lincoln, like, oh my God, why am I blanking on this? Not Lincoln Square. Lincoln Square? Yeah, Lincoln Square. There's Lincoln Square where the Met is.
I was going to say, because I remember being in New York and we were across from, I thought it was Lincoln Park because it was like kids playing basketball and they were like, yeah, it's over off of the square.
Oh,
that could have been something that, something completely different.
I don't know.
Could have been. Well, New York's big too.
Keith said, sending you a request on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I'm your gal. I live here. And I like space movies.
If she wants, I can give you her email if she allows that.
Yeah, go for it.
Keith, I got you.
Guys, I love this. I didn't know this was going to be networking.
It's always networking.
It's about you. This is about you. And we don't want this show to be about us. We're here to help you guys network with one another. And, we want to learn about you. And, hey, we're ready to see what other work you're capable of doing. I mean, you're doing horror films. I
would say, yeah, I haven't done. Okay, that's a lie. So this is my origin story, and it's silly. But when I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, and we moved to the East Coast when I was 11. And my next door neighbor, Buffalo Grove, shout out Buffalo Grove. Yeah, always networking. That's the name of the game. My next door neighbor, Amanda Schleich, was studying at Columbia College in film, and she needed to make a horror movie short for her final. And I must have been like 9 at the time, and she asked me to do it. So my first thing ever that I've ever been in on camera is a horror movie. It's about 10 minutes long. It only exists on VHS because we're old. And it's me in the dark playing with a soccer ball, and then the soccer ball goes into the bushes, and then this thing emerges from the bushes and chases after me, and then I run into the house and slam the door, and that's about it. The only thing I remember is that she had to shoot it in black and white, and I was wearing those light up sneakers that like kids have. And so when she showed it to us, when it's super dark, you can still see my sneakers in the grass lighting up. It's so cute and I guess spooky. I don't know. She seemed to like the effect. But I used to say like, oh, I'm not a horror person, and I'm in this horror movie trilogy, and and then maybe that's it for me in horror. And then my mom had to remind me that like actually I started in horror, and now since then I've been like, wow, look at all these amazing actors who came from horror. And you guys probably know this because you're fans, but like acting scared, I find, is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And like I've done all the training and all the classes, but being able to feel like I am authentically scared in a scene multiple times when I know who's coming to attack me, right? We just had lunch or whatever, is so challenging to like sell it, And I don't know if I always sell it right, but it's been super fun filming these films and watching like Alice. Alice is one of the best actors I've ever watched in a horror movie. Like she is selling it. She is frightened. So she helped me out a lot in the first movie. I didn't get to work with her in the second movie, which is a bummer. But we love Alice. And I forgot where I was going with this, but yeah, what am I doing next? Probably not horror right now. I'm going to be in Keith's film. You heard it here first. Breaking news. I just wrapped an immersive production of Three Sisters, which is a Chekhov play. We did that in Rogers Park in Chicago this August, and that was really cool. I really like classical pieces, so that was nice. I work on my friend's variety show here in Chicago. It's called A Beautiful Night in Our Neighborhood. It's all about centering community and local comedy. So it's just hanging out it's kind of like this, but IRL. And yeah, we just shoot the shit and we talk to fun people from the neighborhood, and it's fun. Yeah.
That's really cool. Listen, we hit the halfway point of the show. Let's take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we're going to continue our conversation with Miss Cait Kelly. I want to know though, like, do you want to do a comedy style film?
Yeah.
Do you have any goal to be like, hey, I want to be in a comedy, like I want to be, or anything? Do you have a specific genre that you would like to lean towards?
Oh, that's such a good question. Do you want me to answer now or when we come back?
You know what? When we come back, we'll leave that one on. We'll leave that one hinged, right? So we got something to look forward to when we come back. Also, when we come back from this music break, we're gonna play a game called Florida or Not Florida. Mark, Florida or Not Florida? What do you win from playing the game Florida or Not Florida?
Do you actually win it?
Yeah.
To be quite honest, it's a decal.
What kind of decals you got?
Well, we have these ones.
Those decals.
Ooh.
Yep.
And we also send out these ones.
These are the OG decals for talking shit.
Ooh. I really like the new ones. Those are cool.
Yeah, that's for we set that up for our military show that we have next month.
Oh, that's so fun.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to listen to a band called Sons of Legion. And Mark, do you remember the name of the song?
Oh, hell no.
That's all right. Play the song and let everybody hear it.
Ever since my eyes met the world, I was breaking through the chains like a match to a flame. I was born against the grain. Oh, they say I'm broken in the brain, got a shot of kerosene in my veins. But hey, they better be concerned now, cause it's my turn, and I'm only getting hotter. Take a step back or you might get burned, cause I'm a fire starter. From the trenches and the fumes, got defiance in my bones to the soles of my shoes. And oh, I got a thirst for breaking the rules. You can try me, but I got a short fuse. But hey, they better be concerned now, cause it's my turn, and I'm only getting hotter. Take a step back or you might get burned, cause I'm a fire starter. I'm a fire starter. Look out for my flames, baby, cause I'm dangerous. I am a fire starter. Ever since my eyes met the world, born against the grain. Take a step back or you might get burned, cause I'm a fire starter. I'm a fire starter. Look out for my flames, baby, cause I'm dangerous. I am a fire starter.
Damn, Brian left.
Never to
Did
be
he,
seen.
did he forget
again.
how? Did he forget how short the song was?
Oh no, he's like really gone.
I don't know what happened. That's weird. Oh, wow.
Well, I can answer Brian's question even though he's not here.
Well, let's hold up
Wait.
a second. I'm curious. What did he do? My internet just took a I'll use your phone.
How long have you guys been doing this podcast?
Almost 3 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, since since oh wait, here he is. I think
Fucking Spectrum, dude. Fucking
I didn't
Spectrum.
have
Holy
I didn't have
crap. They were that pissed off at me because we played that song. Fuck them, dude.
no. Normally,
Okay.
Facebook.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was me. That was all me. That was all about Spectrum internet going to crap. So, that's normal. I'm surprised it didn't happen to Mark, too, because we all have the same internet because you can't get nothing else around here.
We're only 3 miles apart, and yet he gets.
But we're back with Miss Cait Kelly. Before we bring in our special guest to play a little game called Florida or Not Florida against you, I asked a question right before the break, and it was, what genre of film would you most like to shoot?
Yeah, I think that's a really good question. And the lame answer is all of them. But I don't particularly think I'm that funny. So I think a comedy would be a challenge, but also very fun. I think I'd like to do some like really intense drama. And then shout out Keith, who I haven't met yet, but like I really do love a space movie. And I do have a science background. So there in my head, there's something like it would be really fun to like play an astronaut or someone in space and like someone who's operating something. And I've never been I wasn't an action movie girl. I grew up in a household of all women, so we did like the rom-com theme. And my dad didn't love a lot of like of the 80s action movies, or at least he didn't watch them with me outside of like True Lies, which is sick. But I married a man who loves 80s action movies, and now I love 80s action movies. I think Terminator is probably the best movie ever made in history.
It's a baller ass movie for sure.
And Terminator 2 too. Like both of them phenomenal. I love the whole franchise. So like, I don't know, if anyone's doing a fan film of the Terminator movies, please let me know. I will get in crazy shape to play Sarah Connor. I promise you.
All right, for Florida or Not Florida, Mark has a special guest who is going to wager that you cannot beat him at this game.
Oh, God.
Any guesses of who that opponent may be?
But I don't know.
Okay, I'll bring him on.
Oh, Braden's totally gonna win this.
No, hold on.
Braden, we played this before, right?
Yes, we have, and I lost. I lost this game.
You lost?
I did.
So
yeah.
he's back for redemption.
Yes. First
He's
of all, okay.
going on the Myers mask.
Do I sound okay? I got a new computer this week for like streaming purposes. Do I sound okay? Do I sound?
Wait,
staticky?
Braden, did you see? While we're waiting for you to load, did you see that article about the Michael Myers in Decatur?
Yes.
Every Halloween,
He's freaking awesome.
yeah, he's
You
so
can
cool.
watch
You
him on
guys should
TikTok.
interview him.
Tried to get him on the show. We've tried.
Oh,
would
is he like
love to have him
everywhere.
popular?
He's too popular.
Yeah. Yeah, that article was crazy. It was so cool. Hey, Braden.
Hi, how are you, Cait?
You kept the secret. I was texting him earlier. He didn't say anything.
Well, I told him, I said, hey, look, she doesn't know that you're coming on at all.
Yeah,
And he
so
was like,
I
okay.
was told, I was like, you know what, if anything, so honestly, Cait, I'm a little offended. I was listening on my way home, and you were like, Braden's going to give the spoilers. You know what? I kept quiet on this, so, you know.
That's true. That's true. I had to get a little dig in.
No,
But if
no,
anyone's
yeah.
allowed to give a spoiler, it's going to be you. So
I literally would be the one to do it. There's been a couple streams like where I've like hinted at it because people ask me about it, and they're like, and I have to keep my mouth shut because I don't want to say anything, and I'm trying, you know, not to say anything. You see, look, I'm already getting too excited here, so I'm
You want to spoil it? Come watch it.
Brandon, before we start the game, did you make the goal for the movie?
We came up just shy, but it was like $3,000 shy. We have what we need to make the movie. So, you know, and we're going to do one more crowdfunding thing next summer, like for a post-production thing like we usually do. So, I mean, people are still going to have the opportunity to back it. And, you know, I did get a entire pack. Like I have a whole box over here of 50 of those like midnight edition posters. I'm going to have the cast and crew sign it while we're out there filming. So yeah, those are going to be up for perks and everything. So we got a lot of good stuff that we're going to be doing. I just started marketing, like making marketing cards for stuff already. It's crazy. It's all moving very fast. So
oh my gosh, crazy.
That's really good. I mean, that's what you want to hear, right? That's what it has to move fast, because if you're not moving at all, then you're like, okay, well, this isn't going to happen then, I guess.
Correct. Well, yeah, that's why Cait was also able to attest that yes, production does have dates set. We've sent that out to everybody, which is crazy. And I think, and she's not wrong. I mean, she said that it's like, you know, they're getting more and more notice every production that we do. And it's like, I mean, this time it was like, oh my God, what? Like I sent this like in, what are we in, October? I think I sent it in like August. I was like, hey, are you guys free these dates in like March of next year? And everyone was just in shock. Like, I mean, Peter even was like, you know, with that much notice, I'm going to make it happen. Like,
oh, Peter.
So,
Peter plays John. But
Brayden, Keith is asking, have you seen the new Indiegogo interface?
What's that?
The new Indiegogo interface? I don't know.
I have not. I know Indiegogo just made a lot of changes, so I need to read that because I need to decide whether or not that's going to be best to move forward for us, you know, crowdfunding.
Yeah, a lot of people have not liked what it's done.
Yeah, they have a whole new system. It's a lot. So
and they're going to take a bunch of money from you guys, and we're going to know.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, yeah, I need to look into that. Sorry, Cait, were you saying something?
I was just going to give you a compliment, but I don't have to give it to you.
Oh,
no, I got to hear it.
I was going to say that's kind of what I meant, is watching how Brayden has grown over the course of these films from like a production stance is really cool. And I've given Brayden a hard time. I'm like the meanie. I'm like the mom in the cast. So I have, you know, a rider. I need all green M&Ms in my trailer, and
that's true.
Brayden has to personally squeeze all the lemon into water.
I don't know who's eating the other colored M&Ms, but I'm licking all the green ones. If you got it,
do you know where that came from? I don't remember what band it was. I want to say it was like Grateful Dead or something. But they like realized that they had a lot of safety stuff in their rider, and they realized people weren't reading it, so they put the green M&Ms in the rider, and then they knew if they saw green M&Ms that the people at the concert venue had actually read the rider. And I was like, that is genius. But yeah, no, Brayden's killing it, and it's just been really cool to see how like with every film it gets more and more professional, which is cool because it makes me feel professional.
That's the goal.
Ready to get down to business.
We want everyone to feel like.
Yes.
You ready to get down to business and see who's gonna take home the talking shit decals?
He's already got some.
Let's go. This time, I'm coming for vengeance this time, I feel like.
We've got viewers here in the comments. I know Keith will play. Amanda will play. Amanda's fantastic, guys. I'm just letting you know.
That's who we lost to last time.
All right, here we go. So I'm just going to read a headline very easily, and you're just going to tell me if that happened in Florida or not Florida. It starts something like this. Marshall's customer buys knives and stabs other shoppers for taking too long in the checkout line. Did that happen in Florida, or was that not Florida?
Am I allowed to ask questions?
Yes, but I'm not going to answer.
Okay. I want to know, did he buy the knives and then get back in the checkout line?
You know what? Let me read it and I'll see. A woman was stabbed at Marshall's on Saturday when a dispute about waiting in a checkout line turned violent. Blank officials said police were called to the Marshalls and found a bloodied victim with superficial injuries in the store's parking lot. That's what we got. So you got a little bit more detail there. So
I'm going to say yes, that definitely happened in Florida.
You think somebody got stabbed at a Marshalls in Florida because they were taking too long in line? Come on now.
Well, yeah.
Maybe it was an old person.
I was going to say that.
If you would have said yes, if it would have been Publix, I would have probably said you're probably spot on, right? But
you're right. It was a Marshalls, but I've been in a Marshall's in Florida. I can see it.
Russell says Florida. Cait says Florida. I'm going to go over to Braden while we're waiting for the rest of the comment section here. Braden, what do you think, buddy?
You know what? I'm going to say not Florida. I'm going not Florida on this one.
Braden's going not Florida on this one. Where's Keith and Amanda at? I know you guys are in the comments playing the game. Let's do this, y'all.
Keith said not, and he said Max said Florida.
Okay, so Amanda said not. Max said Florida. Okay, Max playing too. Okay.
Yeah.
It just sounds like
for her. Mackenzie was watching a minute ago. They're doing some work, I'm sure. So they're hanging out together over there. All right. So we got all the answers in?
Yeah.
The correct answer is not Florida. That happened in New Jersey.
You know, my second guess was going to be like the New York, New Jersey
I
area.
would have thought you would have been like, look, I'm from New York. This is the stuff that happens there.
I'm surprised someone had, honestly, New Jersey makes more sense than New York. New York, it's like if you did that in New York, the cops would be on top of you before you even got any blood. But Jersey, yeah, the mob lives there. So I get it.
All right. Here's your next one, guys. There's 4 more to go. Here we go. Man found with a large thermos up his rectum after his 26th arrest.
I know where that's at.
Did this happen in Florida or not Florida? Mark, it probably happened in Michigan because you know it that fast.
No, I read that one.
Was it you?
No, it was
okay,
you.
Just check. Get out of here.
Was he arrested with the thermos?
He was arrested. He was arrested and went to jail, and they scanned him, and they found a thermos
full of like soup.
Does not say. So what happened was he first got arrested for being naked in a bathroom at a public park.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had a thermos in his ass.
Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know when he put it there. We'd have to ask her.
In mind of all of these people. Damn. Okay. Braden, you go first.
It's not Florida, and Max says Florida.
Let's see here. I'm going to say Florida on this one.
Amanda's saying Florida. Braden's saying Florida. Cait, what do you think?
I want to say Florida too, but I feel like I should go against Braden and say not Florida.
I mean, he got the last one right, though. I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm going Florida. I'm going Florida.
It's up to you. You're going to go Florida? I think everybody's in, and all the correct answers are, it actually happened, unfortunately, right here in Florida, in the beautiful county of Polk County, Florida. And we have a sheriff in Polk County who's absolutely fantastic, and he is a TikTok legend. His name is Grady Judd. Grady Judd, Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd. He is a no-nonsense Florida sheriff. He tells it how it is. When you get arrested, he puts you on blast. So you guys check out Grady Judd on his TikTok, and you let me come back and report to me and let me know how you felt. All right, here we go. Here's your next one. Firefighter tosses 75 stained tampons on ex-boyfriend's yard. A woman was arrested last week for allegedly, God, spit it out, Brian. Literally, oh my God. Littering 75 tampons on her ex-boyfriend's lawn. Did that happen in Florida? Or was that not Florida? Female firefighter, super irate. Like, why tampons? Like, I
respect the energy. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. So I claps or snaps for her, but I don't think this was Florida.
Don't you have to save? You'd have to save up. That, like, that's a lot.
Yeah, we don't need to know all that.
She put some time into it. I'll just say that. She put some thought.
Lots of time.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of time. So you're saying not Florida on it, Cait?
No.
Amanda says not Florida. Russell says not Florida. Braden, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah, I'm gonna say not Florida. This honestly sounds like some sort of like LA thing. This is like LA kind of
Also,
behavior.
like low key, like a public health issue. Like, I don't want her to get arrested, but I do want like a health official to be like, please don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she totally did it, and we got all the answers in here.
No, Keith.
Who are we waiting for?
Keith and Mac.
Keith and Matt, come on, y'all. It was not a pleasant sight. That's what Keith said.
That was from him talking about when he was in security and some guy shoved a hammer up his ass.
Oh, pass.
Both not Florida.
All right, both not Florida. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, that did in fact happen in Volusia County, Florida. Volusia County is the Daytona Beach side of things. So, female firefighter. So, when you get a chance, you want to go check out these stories to make sure I'm not BSing you. You can find those. Just type in Florida firefighter tosses 75 tampons on her ex-boyfriend's lawn. It'll pop up.
What a headline. Wow. Damn.
Exactly. That's what I said. I was like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Mac was the only one to get that one.
Mac got it. Okay. All right, here we go. Was that 3 or 4? That was 1,
that
2,
was 3.
All right, number 4. Ooh. We're going to pass on that one, guys. I'm sorry. That one's a little queasy.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Makes me a little queasy. Okay, here's okay, here we go. 95-year-old woman beat nursing home resident to death with her wheelchair. Police say an 89-year-old woman died on Sunday after another nursing home resident attacked her with a wheelchair.
You say another?
Another, yeah. The woman was 95 years old. She beat an 89-year-old woman to death.
Holy shit.
Did this happen in Florida or was this somewhere else?
This is somewhere else. I'm saying not Florida.
Not Florida on it? Yeah, like that's crazy. Like, how mad are you? Like, you took the remote. I was watching Matlock.
Yeah, like seriously, what did this 89-year-old do? Steal her husband or something? Like,
burn.
Definitely Chicago.
Ouch. Respect.
So Keith is going to go not Florida on it. Russell saying not Florida. Braden says not Florida. Cait is still pondering.
So many questions.
I
think I have to say not.
I don't
Florida.
have any more answers. I mean,
no, I know. I don't think anyone does. I don't think we'll ever know.
Yeah, because if I tell you the name, you'll probably even know the place. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go no, not Florida.
Not Florida. Everybody's not Florida, right?
I don't have McKinsey.
Mac, where you at, Mac? She said she's making T-shirts or something.
I know. She's already got decals anyways.
Here we go. One more time. New York police said an 89-year-old woman died on Sunday after another nursing home resident attacked her with a wheelchair. 95-year-old woman at the Seagate Rehabilitation and Nursing Center in Brooklyn.
Damn.
The older woman was believed to have struck the victim in the head.
Shit, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Does she go to jail? Like, she's so old.
She's 95. I don't think there's a jail that.
Yeah, what they just say, like, that was horrible, but it's fine. Like,
that's
it's not fine, but like
crazy. All right. Questions? Oh man, this is gonna be hard because you'll know that that's not Florida. Because okay, all right, here we go. Serial butt sniffing sex offender arrested again for the same crime. Was this in Florida or not Florida?
This is the last one. I feel like it's going to be crazy. I feel like I got to say Florida.
What was that one place that you mentioned earlier?
LA.
Just saying. I'm not.
No, I know. Hey, believe me.
Drive this conversation anyway.
I'm curious. I think it would be a lot harder to be a serial butt sniffer in Florida, if I'm being honest.
We have a bunch of those. Are you kidding me? It's probably. Russell does say it happened in Florida.
Russell hasn't steered me wrong, so I'm going to go with Russell and say yes, Florida.
You're going to go with Florida. Serial butt sniffer. That's exactly what I said, Keith.
Just to let you know, Russell has only got 2 right, or 1 right so far.
Oh, sorry, Russell.
Kinsey says not Florida. Braden, what did you say again? Did you say Florida?
I did say Florida, yeah.
All right, we're sticking with that answer, right?
I'm sticking with that answer.
Cait,
even though you made me second guess myself, and it's probably LA, I'm sticking with Florida.
Amanda says Florida's a prime place.
He doesn't have to get that close, probably.
My beautiful state of Florida. How dare you come over here and butt sniff? Keith, I got to get an answer from you, buddy. Time's up. Over. Come on. It's Reno 911 stuff. So he's going to go with Florida. The correct answer is, and I'm going to read the headline one more time. Serial butt sniffing sex offender arrested again for the same crime. A sex offender in California was arrested earlier this month for allegedly sniffing a woman's buttocks in a store. There you go. 38-year-old butt sniffing male. And if you look him up, he can hear your thoughts.
He looks like a butt sniffer.
He looks like he could have sniffed a lot of butts.
Butt sniffer is like a great Discord name or something, like serial butt sniffer.
You guys want to see what a butt sniffer looks like? Here, let me show you.
Yeah, I really do.
Let's see if I can show
Mackenzie
you.
won.
What is it?
Mackenzie won.
Mackenzie won.
She only got 1 wrong.
Wow.
Let's go. See, look at that.
There he is. There he is, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at his ears. It looks like someone. Never mind.
Yeah.
Wow, doesn't it?
I mean, all 3 of those images, honestly, is just kind of like, whoa. Yeah. But all right, Cait, I'm not going to take up any more of your show. I do have other people waiting for me to jump on the stream. So, guys, thank you so much for allowing me to come on and surprise Cait.
Thanks for playing the game again. Is there any questions that you would like to ask Cait before you leave?
Ooh.
Who, me?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
oh, geez. Cait, are you so excited for Last Nightmare Part 2?
No, I am. I was talking about it a lot this week, actually. I'm super pumped. It's my only project that I have lined up right now, so I'm super pumped.
Let's go. Yeah, no, it's going to be fun. We have some updates here coming very soon. And yeah, it's going to be exciting stuff. So, I mean,
I'm excited to get the gang back together because I forgot to mention Peter and Andre and Don. So I'm excited to see everybody.
Yeah, no, it's going to be something, and more to come on that very, very soon. But we got dates set. We're going to be rocking and rolling here soon. Expect a lot of updates on social media. My goal for everyone, because everyone was like, oh, it's going to be 2 years before Part 2. And I'm like, okay, well, we have to take. Initially, we were supposed to do it back to back. It was supposed to be Part 1 last year, Part 2 this Halloween. But that would have been so much pressure on everyone. I was so done with after Part 1 last year. I'm like, okay, we need to take a little bit of time here and really extend it. We got a lot of good stuff added to the script and everything. So, it really did feel it. But now that we're almost a year until the movie comes out, I mean, the goal is for it to now not feel like it's going to take that long. Like it's going to be here before we know it, because we're rocking and rolling now. And we want to take the backers and the audience on the journey with us as we, come to a close. So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. Well, Braden, thank you so much for standing in.
Hold up. Wait, before he leaves, chill. Before he leaves, I want everybody to follow him after they're off here and go watch what he's going to be doing after we're done.
What's he doing?
So that stream was last week. I'm on a guest stream tonight, so that's what we're playing a game. I'm on Brettman's stream right now, so they're streaming right now, and
Well,
so
then you
that's who I'm
can
jumping over
make
to.
him wait. You can make him wait. No.
Yeah, tell the guys over at Talking Shit said get a real job.
I will for sure. All right, guys. Cait,
We'll
it
be
was
over to
so
watch
great
too.
to see you. Hey, Brian, Mark, it was great to see you guys.
Thanks,
All
Braden.
right, bye,
Thank you,
guys.
buddy.
Bye, Brayden. He's fun.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy, down to earth guy. Has to be easy to work with because you're doing. How many films have you done with him? 2 so far.
2 so far, and then
And working on number 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he's really like. I love Braden's humility. Like he's really good at being like, I don't know, let's figure it out. Or like, do you have a suggestion? I remember we had this scene in part 1 where Peter has this like really long monologue before we kind of go for the final fight. And, Peter's a pro, but it was just a lot of words and he was struggling to like do it all in one take. And Braden was directing, but was also struggling to help him out. And it was just a nice moment of Braden trusting me. And I was like, hey, can I step in? I've got some like tools from theater school that like always help me with memorization and getting him to kind of like sink in and grounded in the role. And it was a really nice, it felt like very collaborative. And that's kind of rare sometimes when you get into more professional stuff. So yeah, I love Braden for trusting me and letting me kind of just play, which is cool.
very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
And then how do people find you if they need you for a gig?
Great
You're on
question.
Backstage, right?
Say it again.
You're on Backstage.
I'm on Backstage. You can also email me directly. I'll give you my email. I don't care. It's Cait, C-A-I-T, Kelly, Kelly. It's right there. 20@gmail.com. Or you can find me on Instagram at Cait, C-A-I-T _Rex, like the dinosaur, on Instagram. I did make it private recently, but I always accept all follows. So you can hit me up there. My link tree is in there, which basically operates as my website right now. Facebook is great. I'm there too as Cait Kelly. So you'll see me, or maybe Caitlin Kelly. Yeah. Oh,
And
great.
Keith has already sent you a friend request.
Awesome.
You want to give me your email one more time and I'll put it in the comments section? So
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Cait
Cait
Kelly
20@gmail.com.
20.
I sent it to him. I sent it to Keith.
Thanks, Mark. Also, you can check out my YouTube page. It's old stuff from theater if you're a musical theater nerd. / I used to do some really weird theater in New York, which I think people would also find funky if you like cult shit. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Phantom of the Paradise, but we did like a stage adaptation of that. I work with a friend who was doing a stage adaptation of Donnie Darko. So like some funky stuff, if you like that, that's on there.
We do like funky stuff. Mark has tricked me into watching Terrifier, and now I'm hooked.
Yes.
I'm hooked.
Wait, let's talk about Terrifier because I went to see The Substance with my friend Martine and her boyfriend, relatively recent boyfriend Will. Shout out Will. And after we saw The Substance, he was like, "Do you like horror movies?" And I was like, "I'm getting there." And he was like, "You got to check out Terrifier." And so Brian and I watched Terrifier and we loved it. That is definitely my brand of horror. So
It's funny and it's not, right? So
yeah.
What agitates me though was like the backstory. Mark's like, well, you have to go back and you have to watch this movie and then you have to watch this short. And I have the mindset of a squirrel.
If you wait until the 4th one, they're going to explain everything.
I hope so. Like the girl in part 2 pissed me off.
Have you've only seen the first 2, Brian?
Yeah, I have not seen 3 yet. Me and my wife are waiting.
It's on Peacock.
I understand. We were waiting for some time. We've been super busy. We're getting ready to go to Boston. There's a lot of things happening.
They need a date night.
Yeah, so we need some time where you just pick
Call
back.
of Duty then.
Now, I have to play Call of Duty. This is the only way I get to kill people and not
Medically he has to. The doctor said medically he has to.
Stop playing Call of Duty and spend time with your wife. Oh, wait a minute. That's what you'll be doing.
Watch a
He
scary
plays
movie.
with me. Are you kidding me?
I know.
What is this? I can watch Saving Private Ryan, but I couldn't watch Terrifier. What?
Really?
What the hell? Come on, Keith.
I can't
No.
watch Saving Private Ryan. The start of Saving Private Ryan, I'm out. I'm done. It tears me to shreds. I can't do it.
It's real life, dude.
Yeah.
It happened. you know?
Traumatizing.
So, all right, cool. So we've got the socials out there. We've talked
Yeah.
about some projects. You're married
I'm married to Brian.
and you have kids.
No kids. We have a dog and a cat.
Those are your kids.
Those are my
See?
kids. Yeah,
got
I actually had to
fur
tell
babies.
Braden when he was talking about pushing off the third filming or the third movie filming. I was like, hey, just want to let you know, like I may play an 18-year-old. I am in my 30s. So at some point we gotta get this movie filmed because I don't think you want to see a pregnant Lauren in part 2.
That would be kind of hard to explain unless you're going to do a time jump there.
A little bit.
Yeah.
One of
Do
these days, I'll get Brian to actually watch the movies.
I'll
Yeah,
sit
Brian,
down.
check it out. Give me your feedback.
I will. I'll sit down and watch them one of these days. I
You're
work.
busy.
I come home. I play a little bit of video games here and there.
Yeah.
We
You
don't
barely
watch
have
a
time
lot
for
of.
date night.
We
I
don't
get
have
it.
date night. That's the problem.
I get it. Well, thank God they're on YouTube, so you can watch at your leisure. But yeah, I love honest feedback. So
I'm sure that I'll have questions, right? Do I always have
Yeah.
questions about
Yeah,
Van
the first, yes, you will. The first time I seen it, I was like, I wasn't a fan of the mask, but then I rewatched it, and I was like, wait a minute, that's actually pretty cool.
yeah, the mask is a hot topic. My favorite and least favorite thing about the first movie, that was kind of my first like experience with like a fan base, like a really intense fan base. And it was cool. And I think for the most part, it was really successful. But then I did that like fatal flaw of like reading all the comments. And I felt a little bit better that most of the comments were not about me looking too old to play an 18-year-old, although there were a few that were like, Lauren and her dad look like they could be married, which is hysterical. But most of the comments were about the mask. But it's so funny because when you talk to Braden about it, he'll give you the whole story of the mask. There's a whole lore. So I like that. Yeah.
Like I said, at first I didn't like it, but then when I go back and look at it, I was like, man, I'd actually like to own one of those.
The masks are so cool.
Do you have anybody that you would like to be in film with? Some big actor.
Oh my God, that's such a good question that I should have an answer to. And
Somebody you'd like to do some work with or anything like that?
yes, I do. And can I think of them now? One of my favorite movies of all okay, I'll give you a few. One of my favorite filmmakers of all time, probably right now the favorite filmmaker of all time is Guillermo del Toro.
Oh yeah.
So I would just love to be in a movie he makes. I love a movie that's exploring like a societal villain. Like I like the idea of like understanding the monsters. I'm super pumped for Frankenstein. Shape of Water is like one of my all-time favorite films. So I don't know, he like adds whimsy to it, which is fun. My other favorite film is The Godfather. So I would have to say I would really like to work with Al Pacino.
Wow. Oof.
Crazy.
Big, that's a big one.
Yeah. And then I like would faint if I ever got to meet Cate Blanchett in real life, but I would love to work with Cate Blanchett. I think if I could be in any horror franchise, what would it be? Ooh, okay. I want to say the Scream franchises because I love the Scream franchise, but I also love the Saw franchise. And I think I would rather be in a Saw movie because I want to get covered in blood.
Yes.
But I love, that scene in It Too when she's like in the room and just like fully like just immersed in blood.
And which movie?
In It Too.
Yeah. Yes.
that would be really fun. So maybe a Stephen King. But I love Stephen King movies, and stories. So I think a Stephen King would be fun.
So we had a gentleman on last week who did the set he was a set designer for Blade, and pumped 36,000 gallons. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think that's what
I think it was 36,000 gallons of blood into that club scene at the beginning of Blade.
Cool.
Yeah. That's what I said.
So cool.
He said, you talk about covered in blood, and it wasn't like liquidy, it was thick.
Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, set and prop guys are so cool. I love the Blade. Ugh. Yeah, I think Saw would be fun because like it's so psychological. So that would be something to explore. Yeah. But I mean, Scream would be fun too because like it's Scream, you know. And Courtney Cox. Sorry, duh. I love Courtney Cox. I love Cougar Town. If anybody likes Cougar Town.
Oh, I watch that.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are in Florida. You got to watch Cougar Town.
I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch it.
You gotta watch it. It's so fun.
I think you'd actually probably like it. It's a comedy.
It's a comedy.
So I just saw. I was gonna say you were talking about Saw real quick. I just saw a breakout new movie called Your Host.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
I don't know where I seen it, but I remember seeing a TikTok for it, and the guy's got like a mask on half of his face, and basically he's like, "Hey, we get to play some games, and if you win, you get to go home, you get to survive," basically. So I think it's kind of like this Saw universe, but it's called Your Host.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Are you sure it wasn't AI?
What is it?
You sure it wasn't AI made?
No. This is a new film because I looked the actor up because I was like, I thought it sounded like Jim Carrey. Like he sounds like Jim Carrey when he's talking. He's like, "Oh, so close." He's got that whole demeanor like when he's talking. So I was like, "Is that Jim Carrey?" And it's not. And I know I've seen this guy in other shit. I can't think of what I've seen him in.
I'll have to look it up. That sounds so good.
Jackie.
I like a psychological thriller.
What is it?
Jackie Haley.
What's the guy's name though?
That's who's one of the guys that's playing in it is okay. This I think I've seen
Mark's already looking for it. He's like, okay.
I think I've seen something on this already once.
Russell's watched Cougar Town. He says it's hilarious. So.
It's hilarious. It's by Bill Lawrence, who wrote and show ran Scrubs and also Ted Lasso. It's in the exact opposite side of the spectrum of horror.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of like adults drinking wine. Like that's it.
I'm not a wine drinker. I'm a beer drinker. We'll just have to pretend.
I am too. I'm not a wine drinker. You don't need to be a wine drinker to love this show.
Now I'm gonna have to look at the trailer now.
All right. You're welcome, Mark. You're welcome, Cait. So you can check that out. Your host, is that what it's called? Your host, right?
Yes,
that's what
Your
it's called,
Host.
Mark. Okay. All right. So yeah, check that out. Maybe people in the comments already know what that is.
Saw meets Black Phone.
Yeah, it is a new horror.
Yeah.
Did I go out again? Am I?
Yeah, you're going in and out.
Great. All right. Well, listen, Cait, do you have anything else that you want to mention to everybody before we let you go? Because evidently Spectrum can't keep their end of the bargain up, but they want me to pay the bill every month for some reason.
Goddamn Spectrum. That's all I have to say is goddamn Spectrum. No, thanks for having me, guys. It was a pleasure. And check out Braden's page for if you have a few dollars in these trying times to throw at a cool movie, so we can round out this trilogy. Hit me up if you're in Chicago or you need an actor who can sometimes pass as 18.
We'll be in Chicago once the movie's done. We're gonna go to the premiere of it.
Oh my god, amazing! Okay, so we could meet in our IRL.
We'll try to get there somehow, some way.
All right. Well, it was really nice to meet you guys. It was really nice to hang out. Thanks.
Thank you, Cait, for being here. And guys, make sure you check out Cait's films, I should say. The name of the first movie, one more time, is called The Last Nightmare. Is that right?
The first
No.
movie is the Haddonfield Nightmare.
Or-
Second movie is The Last Nightmare Part 1.
Last Nightmare Part 1. And then there's a Part 2. Is there going to be a Part 3?
I don't
Do
think
we know anything yet? Okay.
We won't know anything until after it's done. And when the movie gets closer to time to prepare, we'll invite them all back, or we'll invite them all on.
Oh, that'd be so fun. We could all play Florida or not Florida together. And Peter
We're
lives in
gonna
Florida, so he probably
We're
would be
going to have
really
to
good.
get your
at that.
Mike Myers to play, and he's not allowed to talk because Mike not talk, so he's just got to be
Little
like,
design.
knife for Florida or not Florida. Yeah. Yeah,
That's so fun.
it's fun. We'll have a great time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we spent this evening chit-chatting with Miss Cait Kelly. You guys check her out. Her IMDb, we posted her email. If somebody does need to get in touch with her, I think Keith is going to reach out to you for 92 hours. So,
Cool.
I hope to be working with you.
Together.
Yeah, I'll see you guys at the premiere at Navy
That'd be
Pier. Woo.
Awesome. All right, guys. Mark, are we good?
Just
Oh,
remember,
no.
just remember, we won't be live next week. Brian's leaving us for a few days, but other than that, we'll have we have 2 shows that are pre-recorded. One is tomorrow, and that's
we play Clown Motel, 3 Ways to Hell, and you'll
And
see a
then-
lot of cast and crew and clowns,
yes.
directors.
That way, it can load into or go into Saturday for their premiere, and then next Thursday on the 30th, we'll be having replaying the episode with Sammy Morning Star, and then we'll be back on. I think it's the 6th with. Do you remember the band?
No, shut up. No, I don't remember the band actually.
Escape the.
Escape the Paradigm.
Yes.
We'll be back with Escape the Paradigm. That's right.
Whoa.
I don't know why I forget this shit.
Because you don't write it down. No,
Oh, whatever.
because I forgot to remind you beforehand.
All right.
Mark, you doesn't like school. You remember this.
I have it all. I write it down. That's the only reason why I know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are good, I'm good. Ladies and gentlemen, from us here at Talking Shit, my name is Brian,
I'm Mark.
and this is Cait, and we're out of here. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bitch, I'm in the